And when we return, we'll learn about FacePinPoint. The company uses facial recognition software to help end revenge porn online. Stay with us. Welcome back. Our next guest is the CEO and founder of FacePinPoint. It's the first reputation management website that utilizes facial recognition software to combat revenge porn, of course, online. Joining us now is Lionel, CEO of FacePinPoint. Tell us a little bit about how you got involved in this and what inspired you to start working in this industry or this field.
Well, thank you so much for the invitation, James. Basically, like in 2015, as I was watching the news, I got shocked about this young lady that committing suicide because a sex tape was online. I'm the father of two amazing daughters under the age of 16, and I was thinking, like, maybe one day she's gonna share a sexy selfie. And maybe one day I will have to give my shoulder for her to cry because an intimate moment that was supposed to be seen only by a lover gonna be spread all over internet. So I decide, as a father, but also, you know, as a member of our society, to do something. So I sold the shares of my company and I invest all my saving in FacePinPoint. This is how FacePinPoint was born.
Okay. And tell us what someone can do if they want to go and register with you and go through the process. What happens?
Well, actually, you know that we are the first online reputation tool which is able to eradicate revenge porn. So revenge porn is the fact of revealing explicit, intimate pictures of video of someone without their consent and in order to cause distress and embarrassment. So basically what you have to do, you're going on the website, you just have to upload a face which is your picture which is clearly showing your face, and we're going to use face recognition to match your face with all the faces that we get in the database that we crawl over the web. If there is a match, then through your user interface you're going to have the link where you are located online.
Okay. Now this is scary because you brought some show and tell, and these are all cameras. This is a light bulb, 360 camera, so an alarm clock, a lighter. This is a towel hook here, a little computer plug-in.
It's a USB charger.
An alarm, smoke alarm, and a water bottle. So all these have cameras that capture pretty clear images. So you're at someone's house, you don't know you're being taped or recorded. It's digital now. How do you know that you might be being recorded?
Well, you don't know. That's the issue. It's like when you're traveling, every place which is not your home, you are in danger. Anyone can record. I mean, I was able to buy all that on eBay for like $100. Oh, wow. Okay, very easy. 3 clicks, fast delivery, and I can just record it without your consent.
So more than ever, we should, when we're in public or at someone else's home, think we're being recorded possibly.
True, but you don't have to like fall in to be paranoid because it's going to be too much after that. But you need to know that there's a lot of issues with all those hidden cam, and you can be recorded without your consent, big time, anytime.
Now, some states have laws, like for here in Texas, it's a misdemeanor to you know, promote intimate visual material. It's the Relationship Privacy Act. But what other laws need to be? They could be strengthened, obviously, because I'm sure someone trying to take something down like this, it's not easy.
Well, the first thing is you need to find your content. That's the most important stuff. And so far, I mean, we FacePinPoint, it's possible. Before, it wasn't possible. And then when you have your content, then what you have to do, okay, you go to the law enforcement and you want to remove your content, but you also want to get the justice that you deserve because you want to punish the one that upload the content online. And this is how, you know, things start to be very long because you need a court order. With that court order, you need to ask the website for the IP address of the uploader, and then the law enforcement needs to do the job. So yeah, it's taking a lot of time. But so far I mean, I know that there's a law which name is enough, and it's hopefully it's gonna pass this year. It's gonna be a federal law against revenge porn.
Now there's a lot of blaming in this idea because they say, well, don't take the picture in the first place. So that's kind of a shaming thing. But what do you say to people who say, I have the answer to that, don't do it?
Well, I'm going to say first that sending a sexy selfie, there's nothing wrong by doing that, right? I'm not here to judge people. I mean, 110 million American people, 30% of the population, they share a sexy selfie one day. 10 million victims in the United States. So when you point in the finger, you just have to check that your finger is not dirty first. Okay, and that's the main thing. So victims, you know, we have to stop victim blaming. We have to end our silence. we need to be united in this daily fight, because this is the only way that we're going to be able to eradicate revenge porn.
Right. Well, this is very interesting. And then 10 million people in the U.S. have been blackmailed over intimate photos. So there's another reason why we need to be on top of this. And if something's
Exactly.
out there of you, there's no judgment. Let's get to the right place and get it down so someone doesn't take their own life or get blackmailed, anything like that.
Well, the thing is, like, there's so many victims that committing suicide or moving from town to town, living in the shadow. We need to stop that. And this is also one of the reasons that I created the community. So FacePinPoint community, it's something that we're going to release within a couple of weeks. It's a safe place for victims where they're going to be able to share stories together on the forum, gather information. And I'm very proud also to say that within a very short time, we're going to be able to provide low bono and pro bono services with lawyers and psychologists.
Okay. Thank you, Lionel. We appreciate
Thank you so
being
much.
here. And here's why we're doing this, because we don't want to lose another life. So here's some numbers. If you or someone you know is having some issues, the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline is 1-800-273-8255. The National Sexual Assault Hotline can be reached at 800-656-4673, and the End Revenge Porn Crisis Hotline is 844-878-22.